Hello, welcome to Chapter 9, Lesson 5. We're doing polygons in the coordinate plane. So we're going to scan the lesson, predict two things we're going to be finding today. So we will find perimeter. And a reminder, perimeter is adding all the sides together. And we're also going to find area. The real world link is graph points on the coordinate plane to draw a map of an outdoor stadium. Complete the table to identify each shape. So the stage, first we have 2, 6, 2, 9, 6, 9, 6, 6, 5, 5, and 3, 5. And once I connect the dots, so a shape with 6 sides is going to be a hexagon. And then the bleachers, we have 7, 5, 7, 9, 9, 9, and 9, 5. And this is going to be our bleachers, and that's going to be a rectangle. The last one, we have the concession stand, 5, 2. 5, 4, 7, 4, and 7, 2. And the concession stands is going to be a square. So find the dimensions of the bleachers. So our length of the bleachers, we have the length here, that's going to be 4, and our height is going to be 2. This is the length of the line from point 26 and point 29 is 3 units long. So from 26 to 29 here is 3 units long. How can you use the y-coordinates to find the length of the line? Well, if I look at the y-coordinates, we have 2, 6, 2, 9. I notice my x-coordinates are the same. In order to get it to be 3 units long, I can take my y2, subtract it from my y1 to get 3 units. So it's y2 minus y1. So I subtracted the 6 from the 9. So 9 minus 6. So find perimeter. You can use the coordinates of a figure to find its dimensions by finding the distance between 2 points. To find the distance between 2 points of the same x-coordinates, subtract their y-coordinates. To find the distance between 2 points of the same y-coordinates, subtract the x-coordinates. So number 1, a rectangle has vertices 2, 8, 7, 8, 7, 5, and 2, 5. Use the coordinates to find the lengths of each side, then find the perimeter of the rectangle. So there's 2 ways we can do this. After plotting all the points to the right, we can either count the square units, so 3, 5, 3, 5, or if I can take, so A and B, we have 2, 8, and we have 7, 8. And here it says, if they have the same y-coordinates, we subtract their x-coordinates. So if we subtract the x-coordinates here, 7 minus 2, that's going to equal 5. And that's how we get the 5 here. So either method works. So after finding the length for all sides, all 4 sides, we have 5 plus 5 plus 3 plus 3. So our perimeter is going to be 16 units. Example 2, it says ABCD has vertices 2, 1, 2, 5, 4, 5, and 4, 1. Use the coordinates to find the length of each side. So for the side AB, we have 2, 1, and 2, 5. So we're going to take, we have the same x's here. So I'm going to do 5 minus 1. So AB is going to be 4. For CD, we have 4, 5, and 4, 1. I'm going to take 5 minus 1, and that's also going to give me 4. For AD, so I'm looking at my A and my D, I have 2, 1, and 4, 1. So I'm going to take 4 minus 2. So all I'm doing is the points that are not the same. So 4 minus 2. For last one is BC. So I see that my 5s are the same. So I'm going to do 4 and 2 again. 4 minus 2. That's going to equal 2. Now to find the perimeter, I'm going to add them all together. And I get 12 units. So go ahead and try A and B. So for A, I got 12 units. EF is 8 minus 6. GH is 8 minus 6. EH is 7 minus 3. And FG is 7 minus 3. So I'm going to go, that was A. I'm going to do B with you guys. So with B, the first ones I'm going to do is I and J. So I have I, J. So I have 1, 4, and 1, 9. So my 1s are the same, so I'm going to subtract my Y's. So it's going to be 9 minus 4. So that's going to equal 5. Next, I'm going to do KL. KL, we have 8, 9, and 8, 4. So the 8s are the same, so I'm going to subtract my 9 and my 4. That's going to be for KL. So it's going to be 9 minus 4. That equals 5. Next, I'm going to do IL. The reason why I'm not doing I and K, because I and K, they don't have anything the same. So IK, I'm not going to find any distances. So IL, and we have our 4s are the same. So I'm going to do 8 minus 1 equals 7. And my last one, JK, we have the 9s are the same. So I'm going to do 8 minus 1, and that's also going to equal 7. So if I add all of those together, I'm going to get 24 units. Example 3. Each grid square on the zoo has a map length of 200 feet. Find the total distance in feet around the zoo. So what this means is each individual square, so this right here, that has a length of 200 feet on each side. And we know this from the very first sentence. That's what this sentence is explaining. It says when x coordinates are the same, subtract the y coordinates. When the y coordinates are the same, subtract the x coordinates. So from monkeys to gorillas, our y's are the same, so 7 minus 0 is 7. From monkeys to entrance, we have 0, 0. So 10, we're going to do 10 minus 0, that's a length of 10. Gorillas to elephants, their 7s are the same, so we're going to do 10 minus 7, which is 3. Elephants to tigers, the 7s are the same, so we're going to subtract our x's. 11 minus 7 is 4. Tigers to the aquarium, our 11s are the same, so we're going to subtract the 7 minus 3 is 4. From the aquariums to the rhinos, the 3s are the same, so we're going to do 11 minus 7, is also 4. Rhinos to reptiles, 7s are the same, so 3 minus 0 is 3. Reptiles to entrance, 0s are the same, so 7 minus 0 is 7. So now that we have all the distances, we're going to add them all together, and that's 42 units. Now remember, it says each grid square is 200 feet, so we take 42, and we're going to multiply it by 200, and our perimeter is going to be 8,400 feet. 8,400 feet. So go ahead and try C. So I'm going to do C. I'm actually going to graph it. I think graphing, that way you guys can see both methods, because graphing is easier visually. And if I look at all the coordinate planes, I notice they all are in quadrant 1. So the first one is 0, 1, and 0, 4. So 4 minus 1, that's going to be a distance of 3. We have 8, 4, 8, 4, and 8, 1. and that's also going to be a distance of 3. So we have 0, 4, and 8, 4, so this is going to be a distance of 8, and this is also going to be a distance of 8. And once we add them all together, 8 plus 8 plus 3 plus 3, we're going to get 14. But the last thing we need to do, since each square is 12 inches long, we're going to do 14 times 12. Oops. So 14 times 12. 14 times 12 equals 168. So we have 168 units. So that's the perimeter. Now we're going to find the area. So find the area of the figure in square units. So if we look at this here, first we're going to find all the dimensions. So if you notice, this is an irregular figure. We have two shapes here. We have a trapezoid on top and a rectangle on bottom. So in order to find the area of the entire thing, we're going to take the area of one and add it to the area of the other. So the height of the trapezoid is going to be 2 units. Base 1 is going to be 3 units. Base 2 is going to be 4. In the rectangle, we have 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So the area of the rectangle is 10. So that's 5 times 2 equals 10. Area of the trapezoid, we have base 1 is 3 plus base 2 multiplied by the height and then divided by 2. So my 2's are going to cancel. So I have 3 plus 4 is, so this is going to equal 7. So my area altogether, I'm going to have 10 plus 7. And that's going to be 17 units squared. So go ahead and try D. Well, I just kind of did D for you. So our units is 3, our height is 2. So 3 times 2, we have 6 units squared. Last example, example 5. A figure has the vertices of 2, 5, 2, 8, and 5, 8. Graph the figure and classify it, then find the area. Well, classification, this here is a triangle. So we're going to find the base, which the triangle is upside down. We're going to find the base. There's 2 ways of doing this. I can count the squares, which is a little bit hard to see. 1, 2, 3. Or from BC, I can take 5 minus 2 equals 3. And my height, 1, 2, 3, is also 3. So the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So 3 times 3 equals 9 divided by 2. We get 4.5 units squared. So go ahead and try E. So after graphing it, we do get a trapezoid. So base 1 is 2, base 2 is 5, 2 plus 5 is 7, times the height is 3, it's 21 divided by 2, we get 10.5. 10.5 units squared. And that's the end of the lesson, so thank you for watching.